as we have the lights about to come on. 4, 3, 2, 1. And away we go. Amber off to a good start. The track does seem to be quite dryish for the ping into turn 1. A few little slight touches of the cars, but Robin's racing as Extinct holds on to second. A few flashes of the lights there from Villard. I think it could also be possible that it's just driving over the surface. But Villard putting pressure under Extinct here. Extinct keeping it in second place though, just about finding that little gap down the inside. Oh, a little touch there, a little bit cheeky from Villard, but that does mean it opens up for Davik to head up into second place, so he's made an advantage there with Extinct getting slightly tapped by Villard, who does actually let him pass, so it's nice friendly driving that we like to see. And as we go across the line for the first lap, Amber does lead from Davik. Extinct in third, Popo in fourth, and Five Crown making his way up into fifth with a little bit of a push, a little bit of an aggressive move there. Will he let Villard back through again? I'm not so sure. As they are all getting a little bit loose out there, Villard is dropping down the line. It is a narrow track. It is slightly wet. Cars are sliding about a little bit. Pressure is on as Will has lost out a few places here, but he does go down the inside of Mikey and up into 7th place. Mikey running in 8th at the minute. Oh, up into 7th, so he does get the switchback, and yeah, he's holding his line, which he's every right to do. Will is off the track. He doesn't have to let him back on. It's up to Will to rejoin safely. Will in 8th, DeFisk in 9th. Liar did lose out a place there and is down into 10th place. Soldatov is 11th, so that's a lot of places lost for him, I think. Craig in 12th, Hip in 13th, and Jack having issues and has dropped back at the back to the grid there as the rain is starting to fall. And with the rain falling, that means that the grip levels are going to go down a bit and cars are going to become a little bit more difficult to drive. Let's go on board this battle with Villard and Five Crown as he does go for the overtake. Can he send it down the inside? He does. And hopefully they give each other enough room. Yeah, it's pretty clean overtake there from Villard on Five Crown. Holds it around the inside. Now he's got the inside line and he's got that move made. And Five Crown will have to fight back and find a way past once again. So Mikey's doing quite well here, holding on. We'll go on board with Will as he tries to find a way past this bright orange fluorescent car. Oh, he's getting a little bit loose. Can he hold it? Oh, he's just about held it. But he has lost out a place there to DeFisk, who does send it quite wide. And Mikey avoids the switchover and the cutback and stays in 7th. Will get squeezed a little bit here. You need to be careful of that invisible wall in the pit lane. Even though it's not there, there is actually a wall, and if you hit it, it'll stop your car dead. So Will struggling here in 8th place. That's another late move by DeFisk up the inside. And does actually lose control of the car. It was a very late move. Put himself into a position that he didn't need to be in. Now Liar putting the pressure on Will. Mikey's got a little bit of breathing room here. Let's go up to this battle for 4th place between Popo, Villard and Five Crown. So they're all fighting it out. Track is getting a lot wetter now. As we're approaching the 5-minute mark. 5 laps, so there should be about 25 laps in this race. And Popo trying to hold on. Oh, it's Villard gets very loose there. As you can see, the rain has come down very heavy now. This means that the tyres are not going to grip as much. And that dry line is gone now. And yeah, this is the perfect weather though for inters. This is the grip levels that they need. It will be a little bit sketchy if the weather goes above into the third sector. They just need to be careful on their throttle control. As Villard does get a little bit loose. Struggling a little bit. But Five Crown not able to make any advantage over that. As they're both sliding. It does give Popo a bit of breathing room though. Let's go back down to Hip and to Fisk. As they're battling out for 11th place here. Hip under pressure. That little shower's put down rain onto the racing line again, so they'll have to do a few more laps to get that cleared up once again. Right. Oh, late move down the inside from DeFisk. Can he hold on to it? He does send Hip out wide. So yeah, a good overtake. Nice and clean. Forced Hip out wide. And then you've got the long sweeping turn in around the first corner. So much harder to come back from that. So that's the Fisk into 11th. Craig and Jack having a little fight at the back. Hello, Spazamant. Welcome. Jack trying to get past Craig. It's a good recovery from Jack. Considering he was about 19 seconds behind, so... Or was it 9? Actually, I think it was 9. I think it was 19 behind the leader. So he's 9 seconds behind. So he's made up plenty of ground here on Craig. Can he get the move made? We'll stay on board for a few corners. It's just trying to find that grip level. As you can see when you go on the curb, you can see the little weather tracker down at the bottom left. Or the, well, what is it, the track grip levels. If you go on the curb, you can see it going up. Because the curbs is a lot wider. Oh, Craig's made a mistake. There's an opportunity for Jack to get the overtake done. Can he hold it around the outside? He's trying. He's got the inside line. Is Craig going to give him the room? Doesn't have to. They worked alongside. Jack trying a late move, not able to make it made though. And he's going to have to fight for another day. Let's go to this battle for second place between Davik and Extinct. Extinct dropping down to third place now. Can he keep the pressure on? I'm very close at the top 5. As the track seems to have dried out a bit again, so the lap times will start to go down. Extinct 6/10 behind. Should be a bit of slipstream. Helps keep the drivers close together. Amber streaking ahead by a few seconds. Not as far as last week, but still a good distance. As we are coming up on the 10-minute mark. And the race has started to settle in. Few battles all over the place. As Popo under pressure now from Villard. Villard gets very loose. The grip levels dropping down to slick levels here. but there is more rain due. See if he can make up any ground. Improvement in the lap time before 10s. Half a second quicker that time around. And of course, with these two battling it out, they are actually closing up on second and third, so we're going to get a four-way battle for second soon. Has Amber dropped off the pace slightly? Maybe a mistake by Amber. So we're starting to see little gaps appearing. There is a battle going on down here though between Mikey and Solotov. Solotov? I'm going to say it again, but I love this bright orange that Mikey has. So he's going to try keep this 8th place, which is a decent haul of points for Mikey. But under a lot of pressure. There is some awesome liveries, and then there's, you know, there's our Jack with just his YouTube, Twitch and TikTok on it. Although granted he does have his own logo on the bonnet of his car, which you can see there. But he's under pressure from Craig. But yeah, let's go back up to this battle, because Popo and Villard are side by side. Popo trying to late move down the inside, but Villard covers him off. Good defending. So maybe not. It's a very narrow little track, and there's very few places where you can go for an overtake. You could try holding it around the outside to get the inside line for this next corner, but it's very difficult to do, especially when it's wet. They could do with a bit more rain. And they have started to fall off a little bit from the second and third battle. Battle between Davik and Extinct is still going on. Extinct in that McLaren Marlboro livery style. Trying to get the move made, not able to do so far. And they are only under 5 seconds behind Amber. So if Amber does make a mistake, she will be under a lot of pressure from these guys. So she needs to keep it on track as well, as we are approaching the final 10 minutes of the race. Extinct still trying to keep pressure on. Is he going for the move? He's got the inside line into turn 1. Goes for it. Gets the move made mid-corner, but David goes for the undercut. The switchback. And he just runs out a little bit of room there. And he's not able to hold it around the outside. So Extinct up into second place. Good move, good overtake into turn 1. And now he's the one that's under pressure. But this is basically it. Get it into the slipstream on the back straight. Get the move made. Still battling it out though. And this is bringing Villard into the battle, who is right on the back of them now. And now we've got a three-way battle for second position once again. Leading the way by Extinct. We do have another battle going on down the field, but let's stay with this just for a little bit longer. As the track is really dried out now, as you can see, that it's mostly dry. And I don't know if there's any more rain due. There should be more rain due. As the cars are starting to slide about a bit. Oh, that's unfortunate. But a good recovery by Extinct. Hold on to that place there. I think that's just a very hard racing, just unfortunate little touch. But yeah, we've got a four-way battle for second place now. Villard up into second. Extinct is back in third. Davik in fourth and Popo in fifth, holding on. Five Crown has dropped off slightly as Popo makes his way up into fourth and fifth. Fighting it out. Oh, they touch. And this is kind of touring car style, so you're always going to get that. Oh, I can't ban that. Don't click that link. Oh, that is a link. But don't go there. But Davik fighting Popo for fourth place now. As Villard gets a little bit of breathing room. Extinct, a little bit of breathing room in third as well. Will on the back of 5 Crown now. Will trying to make up a little bit of ground. Trying to go for a late move into turn 1, not able to make it though. But he is alongside now. Well, he was. Just needs to be patient. Force the overtake. Five Crown gets onto the grass there. Gets a bit loose. Where is all this rain? It's all disappeared. Let's go down to the back of the grid, as we've still got Greg and Jack fighting it out for that 14th position, 13th position. Greg, a few scrapes in the front bumper there, as they are chasing down Hip, trying to get on the back of him. Let them fight it out. Amber is 10 seconds ahead now, so she's streaking ahead. And this battle for second has kind of cooled off a little bit. We are approaching the final 5 minutes of the race. Everyone just trying to get back into the slipstream. Could do with another downpour just before the end here. As Firecrown makes a slight mistake. Will unable to capitalise. And not able to get that move up into 6th place. But he's holding on. He just needs to fight it out. I love this comic book style livery that 5 Crown has on this car. I see you set in a purple sector. He's found his pace. And that is helping him pull away ever so slightly. Will drop into over a second behind now. As all the drivers are more or less in their own little groups. Got the battle at the back. So yeah, 5 Crown half a second quicker. Really found pace this lap. And yeah, very quick lap, 59.2. Where is this battle? We're 13th. Closest battle on track at the minute. They are chasing down Hip. Hip pulling out of the racing line, trying to break the toe. Oh, as we have a yellow flag. That might just been for one of the drivers going a little bit wide. Craig has tried to go for a move here. Can he make it stick? Oh, I think he might have got it made. No, he didn't. Jack held on. Jack holds on to 13th. Craig trying his best though to get past. Hip still in 12th. Lion 11th, and then have we got a battle here? No. I think it was a bit closer, but Mikey's pulled away slightly. Let's go back to this battle. Oh, Popo is having issues. Popo is down into 6th place now, so did Popo have a spin? Maybe that's what the yellow flags were for. So Popo is in 6th place now. Fighting it out with 5 Crown, but just up ahead I see that these guys are caught up with each other again. Extinct back up into 2nd place. Under pressure from Villar behind, and Davik in 4th. This is for the podium places. I don't think they're going to catch Amber in the next 2-3 laps. Where is Amber? Is Amber just ahead? Yeah, she hasn't lapped anyone yet, so we might get a race where everyone finishes on the same lap. Possibly. But this battle for 2nd is heating up as we approach the end of the race. Track really dried out at the end. No more rain came, unfortunately, as Extinct did run wide there. He's put himself under a lot of pressure from Villard, who slots in behind, gets that slipstream, sets himself up for the final corner. If he can stay close to Extinct, he might be able to get a move made into the turn 1. Takes a little bit of a tighter line. It does cost him exit speed, and it looks like Extinct's going to be able to hold on here and pull a little bit of a gap once again. Amber catching up and has overtaken Jack. We must have had it coming together there with Craig, or got slowed down. So Jack has been lapped here. Amber will be catching up next to Craig and Hip, who are fighting it out for 12th place. As Amber starts her final lap of the race. I think when she crosses the line it'll be all over. So Craig does get the move made into 12th place. Hip dropping down to 13th, but Craig has gone off. So that puts Hip back into 12th place. And Amber putting the pressure on. So let's get onto this battle for 2nd. 14 seconds ahead. Yeah. I just need to keep an eye on where Amber is so we can get her across the line. Extinct trying his best to hold on to second here. He's under a lot of pressure though. This is the final lap for these guys. They will be getting the white flag. As Amber is coming up the back straight here now. And as Amber crosses the line to take the win, we can go back to this battle for second place. There's only 1/10 in it. It's going to be a late move here from Villard. Can he get it made? I don't think he can. Extinct is going to hold on and take second place. Villard in third. David in fourth. 5 Crown will bring it home in fifth. Will, with a decent recovery there, back up into 6th place. Popo, not sure what happened, but he is down into 7th. The Fisk is going into 8th. Mikey, very good race from Mikey. Should grab 9th. Maybe his quickest lap of the race as he crosses the line. No, he just lost a little bit of time there, but 9th place for Mikey. Soldatov in 10th. Liar will be the final one over the line in 11th, with Hip, Craig and Jack in 12th, 13th and 14th. So well done to Liar there, grabbing 11th place, but well done to Amber for getting the win. Victory for Amber. That's 2 wins out of 2. I'll just have a little look at the final result. So Amber in first, Extinct in second, Villard in third. That's your podium places. 15 seconds ahead, but that battle for second was very, very close. Davik in fourth, 5 Crown in fifth. Will, Popo and the Fisk in the top 8. Then we have Mikey, Soldatov, Liar, Hip, Craig and Jack. Finishing out the order of the race. And that was round 2 at Tsukuba, as I save the replay. Thank you for joining us for that. That was a good race. I really enjoyed that. And